Hey YouTube, I was just doing a little editing on that little film that I promised you a few days ago when I dropped the last Magic Lantern series on preferences. Hope you've been following along and having a good time with the 6D. I've been having fun finding the new features that I can do with it, and some are similar on the Canon menu. But what I had promised you guys, I would redo the original one where we load Magic Lantern onto the 6D. A lot of you were saying that you couldn't hear properly some of the steps that I was taking because of the background music. I didn't realize at that time of editing or when I replayed it on my laptop that background music was so loud and distracting, so I got rid of that. I'm gonna re-upload this one for you. Like I said, I've been having fun. Just I have my SD card that I've marked with the ML, so I know Magic Lantern is on it. And anytime I want to use those features, I just pop it in, it loads it up when it boots up the camera. If I don't want Magic Lantern in the background, what I just do is use a regular SD card without Magic Lantern as the root directory on the disk itself or the card itself. And I can just use the Canon menu as you normally would. So that's what I've been doing. I hope, like I said, you've been following along. I'll leave a link down below for all the videos I did in the playlist for the features and stuff, and there will be lots more to come. But till now, let's run the film of the installation on Magic Lantern, and we'll get to it. Have a good one. I want to drop you a quick little vlog here. I was out earlier. It's like 21 degrees outside. I was walking the dog, and it's pretty cold out, so I thought I'd just hang inside and do a few things around the house. And one of the things I've been wanting to do is upgrade my Canon EOS M3 with the Magic Lantern firmware to get more functions out of it. But as I went over their website, I noticed they're not supporting the M3 and the M5, just the original M. So what I'm going to do instead, I have a 6D here that I use for my higher end stuff and photography and movies. So what I'm going to do there is install it on here. I haven't had a chance to put it on here yet. I've just been using the main software that Canon installs on here. I noticed on their website though that their firmware that they have their Magic Lantern synced with is 1.16, and the current firmware I have on my Canon camera was 1.17, so I had to downgrade it. It's very simple. I'll give you the link down below for the 1.16. You just do the firmware update, but it's actually a downgrade from 1.17 to 1.16, and that way we can load up the Magic Lantern software and get that going. So let's get that going. I'll show you how to do that. I got my SD card all ready to go here, and we're just going to head over to the laptop and I'll show you what we got. Alright, we're going to move over to the Magic Lantern website here. I'll have the link down below for you. Previously I had gone to the Canon website to do the downgrade, but they don't have the 1.16 available anymore. They just have the 1.17 software, but I was able to find it on the Magic Lantern home website. So I will give a link down to that and help you find that also if you want to do the downgrade to the 1.16, which will enable you to install the Magic Lantern software. So we'll go here at the downloads folder on Magic Lantern website, and then once here they have a button down on halfway down there, download nightly builds. Click on that, and then on the left hand side right down halfway down is the 6D for the Canon camera that I have. Right now they tell you that the firmware version that they're currently working with the Magic Lantern build is the 1.16, which I did downgrade to, and I'll have that link for you like I said. So we're going to click on the 6D, go into the next page. It tells you a little prompts on what situations they've come across and things that may pop up as far as bugs and situations. So this is a software you're going to be installing at your own risk to some point, because Canon does not support the Magic Lantern. It is more to get some more functionality out of your Canon 6D that they previously don't allow you to do. So what we're going to do here is to click on the Magic Lantern. That's going to go into my downloads. I will go and check. I've downloaded a few times. I haven't put it on the card yet though. So what I'll do is put my card in the side there, wait for it to show up. There it is. And then I will just drag and drop it right on the digital, EOS digital. And I did put it on there before, so I will replace it. So now what we have on there is the ML setup for the firmware update. So I will eject that from the laptop, and we are all ready to go to put it into the camera. Okay, so we got our card, got our camera. We're going to get it started up, so we're just going to drop in the card in the camera here, and we'll see what we got. So, alright, we could put the card in the camera there. Going to turn it on. Let the sensor do its cleaning thing there. Go into menu. I got the firmware 1.16. That's at the end of your tools menus there. Once you get into your tools, go into there. Gonna click on OK to update the firmware. It's gonna check the card to see what's on there. And then it's going to go through the ML Magic Lantern install. So there you go, it's backing up the ROMs and a boot flag. Restart your camera. Okay, restart the camera. Sensor's cleaning. See what we got here. We'll go into menu. Still says 1.16, but if we click off menu so it's off and we go down to the trash can or the erase button, that will bring up your Magic Lantern menu, and that way you can go through it, changing your white balance, ISO. I mean, there's all the different kinds of things that the Canon menus in software didn't give you that you can do now. I won't go over all of them. The main one I was looking for is an intervalometer, so I can do time lapses within the camera and not have to have another device with me. So in the meantime, I will go through here, and from time to time I'll have a vlog to go over some of these features, and we will have some fun with this. So there you go. I got the Magic Lantern set up on my 6D. Hopefully they'll have it for the M3 down the road, but we'll see about that. But in the meantime, I get to play with some new features on my 6D. The intervalometer, so I can do some time lapses and such. Auto balance, I can play around with that with peak focusing and everything too, I believe is on here. But I'll go over some of the features in the future vlog, and I hope this helped you out. Like I said, I'll give you some details down below in the description as far as links and everything. And like I said before, this is not supported by Canon as far as a firmware update, so you do take a risk at crashing your camera, or what they call it, bricking your camera. You do take a chance of bricking your camera, which I have yet to have seen that happen with several of the cameras that I've done Magic Lantern on. But it is at your own risk, just to keep that in mind. Till next time, I'll see you then, and have a great week.